The easiest way to measure success in business is by the movement of money. Are you getting paid for what you're working on? But in some businesses where you build for a while, it's hard to measure. I was just on the phone with a business owner who raised capital and spent, it was over a year putting a team together to launch this mobile game. And then he launched it and growth was stagnant. He told me that with launch-based businesses, there are three outcomes. One is the business tanks immediately, and it's a very visible failure. Two is the business succeeds immediately. It's a very visible success. And then the third one is what my marketing professor in college might call a dog, which is a business that is either slowly growing or slowly failing. But he spent all that time building this team and creating that product, only to have it stall out. He ended up with a dog. And that led me to think, was he making the right progress? And it's tough when the money is off in the distance. I've run into this with a lot of comedians or actors in LA. For instance, an actor might want a TV show, so he's booking comedy gigs around Los Angeles instead of writing the show. Or I was talking to a course creator, somebody who does online courses, and he spends 2 years on research before launching, only to have to rework the entire course after launch anyway. So the research didn't really matter. In situations like that, where the goalpost is so far off in the distance, what's worked best for me is paying qualified people for advice. Right now at Garblick, at the production company we run, we have two coaches. One is an Emmy-nominated writer that's helping us with story, and the other is a development executive that helps turn those stories into concepts and pitches that will sell. And I can feel us making progress because I've been on production calls with producers and they talk exactly the same as this executive coach. And I've talked to writers and they talk the same as this Emmy-nominated writer. And I can feel us making progress because of it. The other thing to look out for if you're in a long grind before launch is to ask yourself, for the work you're doing, does this matter? For instance, I'm in this pattern where I do stand-up comedy about once a week. And if I ask myself, does it matter? I could say, yeah, it makes me funnier, which is good for some of these YouTube videos and also for writing comedy. Does that mean I should go more than once or twice a week? No, because it's not a direct path to a TV show. So we spend most of our time meeting with writers and comics and helping them produce content. Writing, pitching, working on story ideas together, etc. Basically doing the job we'll eventually be paid for. Producers. We're producers, so we produce. For you, as long as your work looks like what you want to do, you're doing the right thing. If you want to be a stand-up comic and you're doing comedy, fantastic. If you want to be a producer and you're producing, that's amazing. If you want to do mobile app development and you're coding, that's great. Otherwise, you might be in a trap of perceived progress, where you feel like you're moving forward, but you're not actually working towards what you want. If that resonated, I'd love if you would share it with a friend or two. We're trying to hit 100,000 subs on this channel and every share counts. Also, if you want to see the exact contract we use to sign new clients for our agency, that's down below in the description. It cost us about $1,000 to put together and we're giving it away for free. Thanks for watching.